Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about pink wards and who should be buying them, when you should be buying them, where to place them throughout the game, and yeah, so let's get right into it. I'll start off with mid lane, which is, I would say, the most important role to buy pink wards in the early game, because this spot right here is one of the best placements for a pink ward. And mid laners should always buy a pink on their first back, every single time, no exceptions. You always want to ward this because it removes ward vision in this area for the enemy team, assuming they don't ward something like this. But it still reduces vision for wraiths, which is a very important thing to spot. And in general, if say we're blue side in this example, you want to have this warded so that the enemy jungler cannot come through your wraiths and go through your bottom tri-brush to gank bottom. So this is a very important ward to have, and it's not only useful for denying vision, but it's useful for your own vision as well. And this is likely to survive for a very, very, very long time. I played a game yesterday on stream. I was playing Ziggs, and I placed a ward there at 5 minutes, and it was still there when the game ended at 29 minutes. So yeah, a lot of return value on that one. Probably the second most important person to buy pink wards in the early game would be the jungler, and generally you want to pink ward this brush here or this brush. These are the two best placed to pink ward. This is a much more neutral zone that if you feel like you have an advantage, you can go ahead and pink ward this, but if you feel like you don't have any sort of control in the game, you don't want to ward this because the enemy jungler is just going to clear it really quickly. So if you feel like you're a little like you don't have as much control, you can go ahead and pink ward this one instead, which will spot out a decent area. This is definitely not as influential as a pink ward here is, because if they want vision of this area, they can just go ahead and ward this anyway. But it's still a good pink ward to have in the early game. And the other lane that's important to have pink wards in the early game is bot lane, and of course, obviously, you want to be pinking this. Pink wards in lane are also good, but let's talk about this one first. This is only good if you're blue side, because purple side has no control over this brush here. It's very, very, very difficult for the enemy bot lane to come all the way over here to tri-brush to clear this ward. So not only does this provide you with a lot of denial vision, but also provides you with a lot of your own vision. So for example, if you see them coming through here with your other pink ward, you'll see if they actually came all the way down or if they went, say, to red or something like that. So it's a very good ward. The other ward that can be useful, not as useful on blue side because this ward is so much better, but on purple side, let's just go over here. Ignore Swain for a second. Hopefully it doesn't chase me in here. Okay, it's going to chase me. Something like warding this is pretty useful because it clears out vision. I don't know why I put bots in this game. Oh, it's dumb. Anyway, a ward like this clears out vision of that and gives you more bush control. The one thing you have to be careful of is that you see I don't have vision of this area. For some reason, I don't know if these bushes got longer or if vision of wards got shorter, but you actually want to place this ward a little bit further up, like maybe right here, because this will actually not reveal this end of the brush. Don't know why, but yeah, it just doesn't work like that anymore. So you have to be careful about that one, but those wards can be useful if you're playing something like Taric or Thresh or Leona, Blitzcrank, something that works really well off of bush control. And like I said, it's much more common for purple side because this ward is just so much better, and you're enabled to use that ward there when you're blue side. As far as top laners go, pink wards are pretty bad. Reason being that it's a 1v1 situation, so the enemy top laner can just kind of come over and clear this whenever he wants for free. There's no real sense of danger when he goes to do that, because you know top laners are really tanky. They have escapes. Even if the jungler is there, he can probably get away just fine, whereas in bot lane, squishy support runs up, they're just going to die instantly if the junglers are waiting for them. So those are the best places for early game pink wards. I think everyone, support, mid, and jungle should all be buying them on their first back. The only ones that are excused from buying them would be the AD carry and top. But if you are blue side, it can be useful to have 2 pink wards on bot lane. If your AD carry gets one, you can place one, say, here and here to have bush control and try bush control. That can be useful if your AD carry can afford the extra pink ward. But it's okay if it's only your support. And then moving into the mid to late game, your pink ward placement relies completely on how many towers you have down. So like I was saying earlier about the difference between these 2 wards here, if you have say mid tower and top tower down, you suddenly have a lot more control inside of their jungle, and the enemy will be a lot more hesitant to say come past this ramp here. So this pink ward right here becomes very useful because it gives vision of everything in this area, and it's also useful for your own vision as well. And it's not likely that they'll come to clear this because it's too risky for them to come out with their mid and top tower dead. And then as you clear more and more towers, you just want to keep placing your wards a little bit further up, something like here, 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 and it becomes not just a support or jungler thing. Everyone should be buying pink wards and expanding your vision control. So every time you take a tower, you should be moving up your pink wards one step further. So maybe once you take top and mid, you'll put it here, and then once you take the second tier top and mid, you'll put them here and here. And that really just denies the enemy vision and allows you to play more aggressive and take control of the vision game. As far as the bot side of the map goes, you can place pink wards here, here, and here to deny vision. This one is not very good by blue, should be said. For the same reason that I went over in my last video about wards, because if you place a pink ward in this brush, then they can just place a ward right here, and that pink ward will not reveal. So that ward is a bit meh, but what you can do is sweeper this. So you would sweeper this bush right here, and then place a pink right here, because this pink will reveal everything, and you'll know that they don't have a ward in here because you sweepered it already. And that will make them very afraid to go anywhere. Say if you have this pinked and you have this pinked, they just lose like all vision. And yeah. So as you get more towers, you should be investing your extra gold into pink wards. All roles should be doing it, so you can snowball that advantage. Pink wards are an investment with the gold that you earn from killing towers, getting kills, and killing dragons, or barons for that matter also. So anyway, a lot of people have been asking me about what I think about pink wards, and there's been a lot of discussion about them being useless, them not being good enough, it being stupid that they're visible, blah blah blah. I think pink wards are actually pretty strong right now, and they're in a really good place. I think that it doesn't show in solo queue because people aren't used to working as a team to take control of the vision, but in the competitive scene, I think we'll really see it come into play, just how useful pink wards are, and dare I say, overpowered. I may be exaggerating a little bit there, but I do think that pink wards are very, very, very strong right now. So yeah, I hope this video helped you all out and gave you some insight into where to place pink wards and what I think about pink wards. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.